Who's calling me? Why are they calling me? Why didn't they tell me they were calling? Oh, this can't be good. I'm sure you and I both know how that feels when somebody calls you and you have no idea why they're calling. They didn't text you before they called, and they just decided to call out of the blue. You have no idea what it's about, and you're just sitting there like, should I pick up or should I just let it go to voicemail and pretend as if I didn't see it? If that's you, by the time you're done watching the video, you'll know how to pick the phone up without freaking out or just letting it go to voicemail because you don't want to pick up. I got you. If you have phone call anxiety when somebody's calling you, the first thing I want you to do is try to calm yourself down the best as you possibly can. And I know that's easier said than done, but here's why. Most of the time, if we don't know what's going to happen, we assume the worst. So the worst never happens, and it could end up being something that's good for us, or it could be somebody that just want to call and check up on you, see what's going on with you, And then you realize you were freaking out the entire time for no reason. You're like, wow, I really just freaked out for no reason. And if that doesn't help, always remember these words. No matter what happens, it's always going to be okay. When has there ever been a time where something bad happened, or you thought something bad would happen, and it turned out it didn't happen, or whatever it was turned out just fine, and as time went on, things went on, nothing happened, all was good, and we found out you're freaking out for no reason? Does that sound familiar, or does that sound familiar? Knowing that everything's going to be okay regardless before you pick the phone up, it's going to calm you down so you feel good, you're decent, you don't have to worry, your mind don't have to be all over the place. You're like, okay, incoming call, click. Hello, how you doing? There you go. You've also got to think about this too. If somebody's calling you, think about this. Before you assume that it's bad, remember that somebody's thinking about you. They thought about you enough to pick up the phone and call you and dial you because they wanted to talk to you. Think about that. So if somebody has you on their mind, they're thinking about you, that person must feel some kind of way about you. Not in like a lovey-dovey type of way, but more in a way as if they want to check up on you and they really care about you, to the point to where they take that action, pick their phone up and call you. Because a lot of people are lazy and they don't want to call people. They'd rather text sometimes, but that's okay. I know you'd rather text too. I know. That's okay. Nothing against texting, just saying. If you begin to be curious before pressing answer, what that's gonna do, it's gonna open your imagination. It's gonna make you more receiving to the call rather than anxious, because you're like, okay, I wonder what's gonna happen. I'm really wondering what's gonna happen on this phone call. And since your mind won't be in the gutter or down below, freaking you out, causing you to have a panic attack or just be anxious all around, you're gonna be more like an adventurous person, venturing out into your cell phone or whatever you're getting a call on. You just pick up, answer. Next thing you know, you start the phone off feeling good because now you're curious to see what this person has to talk about. They're gonna think they're talking to a completely different person because you're not talking the way you normally would because you're curious, like Alice over here. See? And on top of that, it could be good news as to why they're calling, so you can also think about that too. So every time somebody calls, it's not always gonna be bad news. And I know if you're introverted, you prefer to get a text message or somebody being like, hey, I'm about to call you, pick up. Okay. But a lot of times they won't do that and you prefer to text. But that's what you do if you get an incoming call and you're anxious about it. And here's a bonus tip if you made it this far in the video. Before you pick the phone up, smile on the inside. By that, I mean think of yourself smiling and watch what happens. It's gonna change how you feel. You're gonna feel better. Because when somebody smiles at you, you're gonna smile because it's contagious. Similar to when somebody's mad, it's contagious. Same thing. But when you smile on the inside, it's gonna reflect in how you talk. It's gonna reflect in your voice. You'll be able to hear you smile. It would sound weird at first, but that's how it is. But I want you to give it a try and let me know how it goes. Hey, if you're feeling better about being anxious on incoming calls, check out this video right here. It's the video on the opposite side of this, which would be outgoing calls when you have to make the phone call yourself. If you feel like that video will help you, go ahead and check out this video here. And it'll be in the link in the description box below. Hey, go ahead and comment down your thoughts below. I'm curious and want to know. Subscribe if you like the content and would like to see more. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.